my way,
Hi everyone, my name is Jeanette, and today I will share with you on how I get my hair moisturized during the week when it's lost its moisture, and how I get it back to its healthy state. Now this is just what I do, and I hope that you guys enjoy this video. Now, as you guys have already seen, the first thing that I do is obviously I spray some water on my hair in order to get it moisturized. Now I spray as much water on my hair as I think I need to moisturize my hair and to achieve the look that I'm after I finish moisturizing it, because obviously I don't always leave my hair out. Sometimes I want to do like a braid out, or I want to put my hair in a puff, or just any type of protective style that I think will prevent my hair from breaking or just being dry overall, because I want my hair to be in the best state that it possibly can be in. Now you guys have already seen again that I spray a few pumps of this serum oil on my palms, and then I distribute it around the perimeter of my hair and also in the middle section that I've already created in on my hair, and somehow I distribute this around the whole circumference of my head using my fingertips, because that will prevent my hair from breaking. And I also use my hands to stretch out my hair if I feel that it is needed, because I don't want it to stay in a shrunken state. If you want, you can use a comb if that is what you prefer, but I prefer to use my fingers first before I do get in with a comb. Now sometimes I do add a few more pumps of oil around my whole head and massage it around my whole head in order to make sure that my hair is as moisturized as I want it to be, and to get this stretched out look that I'm always after, with using my fingertips first. Now this is totally up to you, but I always want to make sure that my hair is moisturized. Now I like for my hair to grow, and for my hair to grow, then it has to be as moisturized as it possibly can be during the week, so that I'm not getting a lot of breakage from my hair being dried. And this is because I want to encourage a lot of young people in Australia that African hair can grow, and we do have that growth in our cuticles, but we just have to take as much care of it as we possibly can. And we obviously have to stop allowing these myths to get to the best of us, because when I was younger, it was a thing that if you go in the rain with your natural hair, then it will shrink and it will get shorter. And all these myths prevent a lot of people from wanting to be natural, and a lot of people feel like they need chemical because they don't know how to take care of their hair. So I always want to encourage young people to somehow take care of their hair, learn about your hair, because at the end of the day, it's your hair, it's not someone else's hair. And if you can't take care of it, then no one else will be able to take care of it the best for you, unless if you find someone who actually knows enough about hair. Because there are a lot of people that claim to know enough about hair, but realistically they actually don't. Just because I know how to braid hair, it doesn't mean that I know how to take care of natural hair. And this is how I look like with no filter, guys. This was sent to me by one of my vendors, and I use this. I just wear this when I'm either in the shower or when I'm going to sleep. I put it I just wear it on my head and I go to sleep like that, because why not? Now this cap protects my hair from potential breakage that I may experience at night, because I am a bad sleeper, and when I do sleep at night, I move around a lot, so sometimes my hair does get even more shrunken as I am sleeping. So I make sure that I do wear this cap over my hair in order to protect it, and also in order to make styling much more easier in the morning, because all I have to do now is just spray a little bit of water on my cuticles and stretch it out using my fingertips. And if I want, I can always use a brush, but I make sure to go in with the brush later. Now, as I did say, I do use a brush sometimes if I feel that it's necessary. And at this stage, I felt like it was necessary because I wanted to put my hair in a puff. And the only way that I can put my hair in a puff when I do have my hair split into two is by using a comb to brush that parting out and to also stretch out my hair a little bit more because I want my puff to look big, as big as it possibly can. So yeah, so guys, before we do go any further, please subscribe to my channel and also become a part of the family by clicking the notification bell below and making sure that you're always updated on whenever I do post new videos, as I will be trying to post more often from now on. Guys, at this point I will be putting my hair in a puff because when I put my hair in a puff, it makes me feel like a boss, and it doesn't stay moisturized for that long because usually the next day or two it goes back to being dried. But at this stage I was almost close to my wash day, so it didn't bother me. And also because I do have a spray bottle at hand, I always know how to get my hair back into its moisturized state. So do whatever works for you. If you feel like you need to put in a protective style, then put it in a protective style until your next wash day. Or if you feel like you need to put in a puff like me, just make sure you know how to get it back to its moisturized state. Otherwise, you will experience a lot of breakage on your wash day, and you don't want that. You want your hair to grow and to elevate, not to get shorter or to break. Now with my buns, I always use a comb or my fingers at the end in order to stretch out the hair and give it the puffiness that I am after. And at this point I'm happy because I did it finally. Now I would do my victory dance, but I'm gonna let my brother do it for me because at this point I am happy with my puff and I'm happy with my hair. However, with all that said, let me tell you guys what is tea about natural hair. When I first transitioned from having when I first transitioned from relaxed to natural, my hair didn't always look like this. It was actually more thinner, and it used to break a lot, and it used to shed a lot, so I had to cut it every now and then. Like, it was so hard for me to even retain length because my hair was overly damaged, not from the relaxer itself, but because I used to straighten my hair a lot when I had relaxer in my hair, and I didn't even use a heat protector, so my hair just got sick and tired of it, and it said bye bye. Even if I did retain length, which my hair doesn't grow the fastest, but it grows to at a steady rate. So even if I did retain length, I had to cut off the ends because for some weird reasons when I went natural, I didn't even cut my hair properly because I didn't have anybody to cut it for me, and at that time I didn't even know anything about hair and how to cut hair. So I cut it the way that I thought was right, and a lot of damaged ends were still on my hair cuticles. So over time, even as I did braid my hair and it was growing, I had to cut it and cut it and cut it and cut it over and over again in order to get rid of the damaged ends. I'm not telling people to go natural because it's personally up to you, but even if you do have relaxed hair, you need to focus on trying to get it to grow, because what's the point of having hair that's not gonna grow at all? I don't know. Oh yeah, some of you may be asking, then why didn't I just cut all my hair off? Well, I felt very insecure about that, and I was thinking about how am I gonna show up at school when my hair is completely bald. Like, it was enough that I already had a big forehead, and then showing up at school with no hair on my head, like that would have just been a whole different scenario in itself, and I would have gotten even more bullied, and I was not looking forward to that. Like, yes, I should love and accept myself for who I am, but I prefer having hair on my head than being bald. And I think for everyone, we all have different preferences. Some girls, they prefer being bald, which is definitely up to them, but for me, I just couldn't deal with that. I just felt like that was gonna be too much for me, and at that time I was getting bullied a lot at school, so it was like, why would I even cut my hair to even get even more bullied? Now, moral of the story is that my hair has not always been this thick. In fact, my hair used to be thin in the past when I first transitioned from relaxed to natural. But with a lot of consistent hard work and trying to be patient, I managed to grow my hair to be thick. And I also managed to encourage my little sisters to love their own natural hair. So guys, if you do have thin hair at this moment, do not be upset, because if God wants you to have thick hair, you will have it at the end of the day. Okay, just be happy and proud of the hair that you do have now and embrace it. So guys, have a good day and take care of each other during quarantine, as some people are feeling down during these times, and make sure to check up on one another. Have a blessed day. Bye.
Shots on the beat.
Shawty so bad, looking like Riri or Nana. Just one night with your girl, we